remember summer in its wake. The heart of September left nothing more to say. Just show me what it's worth. I wanna hear you say these words. From the light into the dark, it'll be alright. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. Letting it linger, what I thought was everything I had of you, wrapped round my finger like a puppet on a string. So where are you right now? Find me when the stars turn out. All you vampires gather around here in the night. Did I ask too much? Maybe it's not enough for now. We close the door and feel the rush. Or am I answering something close to home? It's bigger than the two of us would own. I've fallen for you in a way that I thought that I never do. Oh, it taught me the way to never be used. I'll make a promise to you, alleviate every sky, be honest and true. All the games, there's no excuse, no more running away. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. I'll be there with you still, till the darkness starts to spill over you and everything that we've ever built.
People, welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes on the way in. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you've not done so already. My club is losing the plot, man. I can't lie. My club has lost the plot. If they do this, they're fucking stupid, in my opinion. Absolutely stupid. I can't believe it, man. I wanted to go to bed in it, and then I seen the fucking news. I was like, what? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Tottenham open club-to-club talks to sign Savinho from Manchester City. Negotiations ongoing between Spurs and City, and also understand Savinho is open to the move if clubs can agree a fee. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? I think this is absolutely fucking stupid, mate. Out of all the players that we need to sell, yeah, you're potentially selling Savio. What are we doing, mate? I can't believe what I'm reading. This is ridiculous. I can't believe we're selling him. I honestly can't believe it. I cannot believe it, mate. Oh, by the way, yeah, we need to buy. Oh, by the way, yeah, don't think we're not signing anyone, because if we sell him and we sell Grealish, you best believe we're back on it saying we need to sign a player. We can't be selling this geezer and not getting one back in. Yeah? Otherwise, we're going to be fucking having Bernardo Silva right wing. And if Bernardo Silva's right wing, that is not good, mate. Why are we selling this guy? So we accepted we made a mistake then, or what? Why don't we just sign Olise, man? Nah, I can't lie, man. If this is true, it's going to piss me off, man. Why are we selling this guy? I bet we sell him for a fucking pennies on the dollar as well. I can't believe it, man. I actually legitimately can't believe it. Like, is this legit? Are we sure this is legit? Are we sure this is legit? Like, why? We're already getting rid of Grealish. Fabrizio also saying City could return to the market for a winger if they sell him, but that's quite obvious. Of course, it's obvious. We got to buy someone. We can't be selling this guy and then not buying another winger, especially if we're getting rid of Grealish, mate. What, you're just going to have fucking Bob and Doku? Unless we're getting legit, unless we're getting Rodrygo, unless that's legit and we're actually getting Rodrygo, which Maria's been saying for time. Yo, shout out Maria, Twitch streamer. She's been saying we're getting Rodrygo for time. She's been saying it for ages. This is a madness to me. This is a madness to me. I can't believe you're selling him, mate. I think you're going way premature here, City. I think you're going way premature here. I really, really, really think you are going premature. You bought him in. Yeah? He done all right last year. Looked decent in Club World Cup. Come on yesterday, done well. And you're selling him after one season. Yeah? Meanwhile, Doku gets 3 years. What's all that about? I think if this is true and we end up selling him, mate, unless we're going to sell him for like £100 million, bro, yeah, I think this is absolutely dumb. Dumb. Proper fucking dumb. You sell him after 1 year? All right, is that the standards then? Is that the standards, yeah? We're going to sell everyone after 1 year if they don't do well. Well, I've got quite a few players then we need to sell then if that's the standards. I can't believe this is true. I can't believe it. I'm stunned, chat. I'm absolutely freaking stunned. And it just makes the decision, yeah? I'm sorry to say it, and I know you're all going to get stressed out. Oh, why is he talking about this again, yeah? This just makes the decision to get rid of Palmer even more dumb. It makes the decision not to go in for Mikel Olise even more dumb. It's dumb. I'm stunned that this is actually happening, boys. I can't even lie. I'm absolutely stunned. If this, I don't know about this City, man. I think you might be getting this one wrong again. Like you got the one with Palmer wrong. Listen, I'm not out here trying to tell you guys that Savio's the next fucking Jesus. Yeah, I'm really not, mate. Yeah, I think that the guy needs to improve his shooting massively. Otherwise, he's going to be done. And I said that yesterday on the streams. However, I think we're selling way, way, way premature. I think we're selling way premature here, man. Doing very bloody well to get 60 mil. I'm taking that all day. I think you're going premature, bro. I think you're going premature, man. I think you are, bro. I wouldn't sell him. Needs a year or two. He's still young, says Peter. All I'm saying is, yeah, if you're someone who's saying sell him, the guy's shit, have that energy for everybody else then when we sign him then, yeah? Have that energy for everybody else. Because you won't, will you, some of you guys, yeah? You'll be like, oh, Savio shit, get rid of him. But everybody else will give 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years time. How come you give some players 2, 3, 4 years and one player 1 year? Yeah, it's all good saying, oh, well, it's a quick flip beyond belief, yeah? But who are we going to get, bro? Who are we going to get? Who we're selling? Who we're buying? Because there's not a chance we can sell Savio and go into the season without buying a winger. Not a chance. That is the dumbest thing ever if we do that. If we sell Savio and go into the season without buying another winger, dumb. Dumb, guys. We've got to buy someone, man. Can't just go into the season with 2 wingers, Bob and Doku. Doku, by the way, is still unknown to be proven. And Bob, yeah, as people keep on reminding me, has only played 900 minutes. And I think the guy's mint, but he's still only played 900 minutes. I think we're going premature here. I really do, chat. I'm not trying to say that Savio's mega. I'm really not. I'm just saying I've seen enough last year and in the pre-season to give him another year. To give him one more season to see what he's about. I don't know, man. I don't know about this, boys. And I'd also say as well, yeah, half of his time at City, well, actually more than half his time, majority of the time, we stuck him on the right wing. When we bought him from Girona, and I'm getting stressed out now. I am, because why did we buy Savio, right, when he was playing on the left wing for Girona, only to play him right winger? Why did we play Doku when he was playing right wing for Stade Rennes, only to play him left wing at City? What are we doing, man? Listen, if Pep wants inverted wingers, cool. How about you buy players that have done it as an inverted winger? Why are we buying players, yeah, like Savio when he was playing left wing for Girona, only to play him on the right? Why we buy Doku when he was playing right wing, only to play him on the left? What is all that about? When you had Palmer, who's a right winger, who can invert, he's literally, it's so frustrating, man. I don't want to moan and that and shit, but it's like, sometimes it really just baffles me, man, as to what the hell's going on. I think we're going premature. I think we're going too soon on this. Actually, Messi stepping up. I don't think he's going to stay. I think he's going by the sounds of all the latest news. Calm down. I think it's Rodrygo. Maybe. I mean, that's the rumours, isn't it? That's the rumours from fucking, what's she called? Maria. That's what she's been saying. Rodrygo. But isn't Savio under 21? So don't we still have to sell another player if we get rid of this geezer? How old is this guy? 21? No, I don't think he is, actually. I think we could sell him and get Rodrygo if we really wanted to. Savio has potential. Too quick to sell, says Louise. I think it's way too quick, man. I think it's way too quick. I think it is way too quick. But if we're getting Rodrygo, imagine Savio and Rodrygo starting winger, says Austin. I'm confident we'll get Rodrygo if we sell Savio. I'm cool with him leaving. I can't finish to save his life. There's nothing about him that's anywhere near world class or elite. Oh, I agree right now. Liam, yeah, that there's nothing anywhere world class or elite right now. Yeah, I completely agree with you. However, like, I just think it's premature. Unless we're going to get a mad bid of like 80, 90 million quid, which we won't, because it's Tottenham Hotspur, and Tottenham Hotspur don't pay proper money. We'll sell this guy for 50 mil. Yeah. 60 mil max. And I just think that is I think it's too soon, man. I think it's too soon. I really do. Fabrizio said it's 70 million. I'm so fucking confused what's going on, chat. Bro, it's such a madness. I can't lie. This is proper, like, big news. Big news, man. Rodrygo isn't coming nowhere near City. Stop the delusion, says Colby. Well, what the fuck are we selling him for then? Who are we going to buy? What, we're going to sell him and buy no one? We're selling him and buy no one. I'm telling you now, if we buy that Rafael Leao, mate, yeah, we're finished. If we buy him, because he is trash. I swear down, if we buy him, bro, nah, it's over. No chance. No chance. Rodrygo is 83 million. 70 is top. 70 is a lot of money, I can't lie, yeah. But still, I think Doku should be sold above. I'm just gonna say it, yeah. Like it, don't care. It's my opinion. I think Doku should be sold above Savio. That's my opinion. I think Doku should be. Doku's going in his third season, yeah. He's had 1 assist to Haaland in 2 years. I think Doku should be sold above this guy. I think Doku should be sold above this guy, in my personal opinion. Yeah, that's my view. I think Savio's got more of a chance, yeah, of becoming a player that can fit into this team and do bits than Doku right now. I'll be real. And I know that everybody agrees with that. We got some disagreement with that. That's cool. People got different opinions, but that's my opinion. My opinion is Doku should be sold above Savinho. I think Savinho's way more of a City player than Doku. Bro, this is mad. I can't fucking believe it. I actually can't fucking believe it, man.
Because Tottenham are working on a deal to sign Savinho. Savinho from Manchester City. Yes, the Brazilian, it would be a massive signing for Spurs, and we can tell you that this deal is really concrete. Spurs are working on a deal to sign Savinho, and they started concrete talks with all parties involved. So Tottenham working and advancing on a deal to sign Savinho. Savio, former Girona player, former Troia player from Manchester City. The deal is possible, the player is open to the move, and so now keep an eye on this one, guys. Why I say we? Because on this news, we've been working together with my friend and my colleague Matteo Moretto, so we have also a small part in Spanish here for you about Savinho and Tottenham, and then back for all the rest of the news. Let's go with Matteo.
La noticia muy importante de la noche es que el Tottenham va fuerte a por Savinho del Manchester City, el extremo derecho de 21 años brasileño que tiene un contrato hasta 2029 con el Manchester City. Es el primer objetivo, la primera opción para
Tottenham's top target, rinse him. If we're going to sell him, rinse him. Rinse him for the cash, mate. Yeah, if we sell this guy for cheap, then we're dumb. Yeah, if we are going to sell him, which I think is dumb anyway, rinse him. Top target, rinse.
Para el Tottenham que quiere reforzarse en esa posición. Savinho está abierto a fichar. Ya hay una primera toma de contactos entre las partes. El City no querría que Savinho salga.
City don't want Savio to leave.
Pero si viene
But obviously they're open to him selling him. So basically they're happy for him to go.
una oferta muy gorda y muy alta, eso sí, puede suceder. Así que vamos a ver cómo puede desarrollarse la negociación, pero el Tottenham va fuerte a por Savinho del Manchester City.
And we are back here, guys, after this one. So Savinho, Tottenham, really concrete. Let's see what's going to happen in the next days. But Spurs, after the injury of James Maddison, working on this deal for Savinho, and can be a really interesting story to follow very soon. And also, remember that Jack Grealish is in negotiations with Everton. Savinho now with Tottenham. Of course, if Manchester City will lose all these players, for them could be the case to return on the market and look for a winger. So let's see what's going to happen there. Also, to give you my feeling, I think this deal for something around the 70 millions could be a possibility.
City will re-enter the match. What did he say?
City will lose all these players. For them could be the case to return on the market.
Could be the case to return on the market. I think you've absolutely 100% got to return to the market, mate. 100%. If we're relying on Oscar Bob, yeah, who is mint, yeah, and looks mint, but who's played 900 minutes and has come back from a leg break, and Jeremy Doku as our wingers, that is done, mate. If we sell Savio, we have to return to the market. Yeah, and then the question is, who the fuck do you go for, mate? Is it Rodrygo? Because I tell you something, yeah? I know it's mad, and I'm saying it to myself as well. But this Maria has been banging the drum for the last 3 months. Yeah? About this Rodrygo. You know what I mean? And Dreamer, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. And there's a very big difference to me saying Savinho needs to up his output to me actually selling the geezer. Yeah? The guy needs to improve his output. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean I'd sell him. What are we doing, man? Seriously. What? Because a guy misses a chance from 6 yards, I want to sell the geezer. No chance, bro. I think a guy needs to improve his output and needs to improve his shooting. That doesn't mean I want to sell the guy. Come on, bro. What are we doing, man? Honestly. No way we're getting Paqueta, chat. No way we're getting Paqueta. That's not happening either. No chance. No chance, mate. Are you surprised, though? For me, Savinho's never looked happy here. Might be a personal thing. I am surprised. He's been here a year. He's been here a year and he's done all right in his first year. And we're selling him. Unless we're selling him for like 70 to 80 million and we're just going to get that money and put it straight on Rodrygo, in which case you go, fairs. I just think that it's just stupid. Because, and the problem is, like, what other wingers are there? Garnacho. Fuck off. Garnacho. What wingers are there out there? We Google it. Best wingers in football. Let me Google it now. Let me Google, see who the best wingers are. 2025 best wingers. Yeah, let's see who we could get, chat. I'll come to super chats in a minute. Smash the likes up as well if you've not done so already. And Buemo, gone. Can't get him. Don't know. Oh, yeah. Nah, mid player. Mid player. Mid player. Dead player. Actually pretty good, but not sure. Not really. To be fair, I would be down for this. Don't really want any more like project style players. And Desiree Doué is more of he's a bit of a project. He needs a little bit of work on that. But I tell you something, this guy's a proper fucking baller, mate. Yeah. So I'll be open to the idea of that one. Barcola, no thank you. Don't rate him. Diaz, thank God he's gone Bayern Munich. Don't rate him. Homegrown player, right winger. This guy's the coldest baller in Europe right now. Get this guy at a football club, mate. Get this guy at a football club, man. Yeah, this guy's a baller. Put the bid in. 100 million. 100 million. Get him in the club, man. This guy's cold. Breaking news. FPL main role. Decent source. City do not want to sell Savio, but Spurs have hinted towards paying a price which City cannot ignore. So basically, it sounds like Spurs are going to pay up big cash. Well, for me, big cash is at least 80 million. At least. Anything less than that is not ignoring. We could ignore less than 80. I think it's got to be at least 80 million. At least. Get this guy. Get me Olise. This guy is a baller. He's the Mahrez regen, chat. Yeah? Young, 23 years old, homegrown player. Massively helps with the homegrown situation, by the way. Go and get me Michael Olise. Well, Maria's been saying we're getting this guy for 3 months, so let's see if that happens, man. Nico Williams, nah, you're all right. Messi. Come on. I know he's 37, yeah, but fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? He can join the other unks, as people like to call them. Get him in, man. Get me Messi. Greatest footballer that's ever lived. Get him on the planet. Get him on it. Get him in the team. Who else we got in here? Kvaradona, man. Kvaradona. Yeah, I'd take him, but obviously he's only just gone PSG, so that's not going to happen. Saka! I'd actually fucking take him at City. I think he's been... I can't lie. I think he's a baller. Next up, Dembele. Ballon d'Or winner, but I don't know, man. It's a bit weird. Vinny Jr. Rafinha. Never know. Potentially. Yamal. We'll take a bit of Yamal. And the best right winger in world football, Salah. If you're just joining, the news dropping from Fabrizio Romano is that Spurs are in talks to sign Savinho from Manchester City. City don't want to sell him, apparently. But Spurs are apparently going to offer Manchester City a fee that cannot be ignored. And we don't know what that means. We don't know exactly what that fee is. This is crazy, man. I can't lie. This is actually just fucking wild. I don't know, man, chat. I don't know. I think this is a mistake. Unless you're signing like a actual baller, I think this might be a mistake. Anthony. Kenel, man. Resign Mahrez. I am down for that. And Mahrez come to City instead of telling Savio how to shoot, he told him to leave. Hey, that's mad. I can't even lie. That's a mad chat. Mahrez told Savinho to leave instead of teaching him how to shoot. What's all that about? What's all that about? Bring back Palmer. Well, we had Palmer. This is why it just makes even no sense. Pep wanted to play inverted wingers. He sold the one. He sold literally the perfect player for us. I can't believe this actually could be happening. I can't believe this could be happening. This is absolutely wild, man. This is wild. I think this is a mistake. I did a poll in the chat, yeah? Selling Savio thoughts. Are we dumb, mate? 62% of people saying we're dumb. 17% of you guys are saying Savinho's crap. And 21% just said, I don't know, show me the poll results. I think this is a mistake. I think this is a mistake. I think it's too soon. I think this is too soon. And I think if you sell him and don't buy a replacement, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me see what you guys are saying. Smash these likes up, people, if you've not done so already. I'll keep refreshing the timeline to see if there's any more news dropping. But yeah, it's I think we've got to go in for Olise. You've got to go Olise. Homegrown, absolute baller. Go and get Olise, man. Sign me up, Olise. Full send Olise. Olise's a baller, chat. LB, read the Omer tweet. What's he saying? Savinho is brilliant. Was our best winger pre-Marmoush last season. Linked well with Haaland, often too rawish, and can progress to being one of the best from out wide. But City need to win now. Output players. Mahrez mentioned it. City used to have multiple 10 goals season players. KDB, Sterling, Mahrez going on our phased out last season. It was Haaland only. Facts. Kovacic scored well. Foden should have, but he was injured and out of form. Rodrygo had goals, but was out. Although his goals come from the same pool as Kovacic, the wingers didn't contribute much. KDB didn't play even after. Randers had goals, good. You need wingers with reliable output too. Foden has goals if he finds his form. Bob is brilliant, can take Savio's minutes if he stays fit. Understand the rationale in signing a win-now winger capable of GA, reliably moving Savio on for big money and loaning out Grealish, being a big Rodrygo fan for the longest time. Well, then why are we not selling the guy who's got 1 assist for our world-class striker in 2 years? That's the only thing I'd say. Let me go through some of these chats, man. Shout out Ado, bro. Says, I called it a week ago, Savio to Spurs. You see my super chat. You said, nah, bro, it's not happening. I personally wouldn't sell him. Bro, if you said that a week ago, fairs, but I just did not see this one happening whatsoever. Bro, I've had 5 beers, 5 Asahis. I'm still thinking this might be cap and I might just be drunk in it. I don't know, man. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm still stunned. But if you said it first, but I wouldn't sell him. I think this is a risky move. Big up Majis, bro, says not a Savio fan, but doesn't make sense to do that. Egghead, leave it. Any favours? Well, by the sounds of it, it sounds like Spurs are going to pay big cash. It sounds like Spurs are going to pay big cash. So it doesn't like we're going to do him any favours. It looks like he's going to be paying a lot. Big up Simpad as well, says, and you said Bernardo wouldn't start City. Bro, if we end up with Bernardo right wing, that's even worse. With all due respect, that's even worse, man. If we end up selling Savio and playing Bernardo right wing, that's even worse. With all due respect, that's just dumb. Maybe in the next few days, we'll hear of rumours about a player that we're looking to sign. And it will all make sense. And we'll all be like, oh, actually, fairs. But at the moment, with the information that we've got, I don't think this is the right play. I don't think this is the right play. Big up Echo says, not mad as long as this isn't place of midfield exits. Realistically, it's third, fourth choice winger behind Bob, Cherky, Foden. Midfield exits plus Savio equals Rodrygo. We'll see. We'll see, man. If this Maria has been spot on, mate, then fairs. Everybody's got to be tweeting her and be like, sorry. I mean, she might be legit, man. Has he done enough, though? He ain't consistent. Rinse Tottenham while you can. For the here and now, no, he's not. But we didn't buy him as a here and now. We bought him as a player that had one good year at Girona and we was going to develop. And I think he done all right, yeah, last season. And not great, just all right. But I seen bits in him that's like, yo, this guy could be a baller, man. If he can just lock off that shot, if he can lock off the shot, he'll be a baller, man. I haven't seen anywhere near enough of Savinho to risk cutting ties already. He's shown too much potential. Yeah, I agree. Savio is awful, says the Oxygen. There you go, man. It's interesting, man. Some people just think this guy's absolutely trash. It's interesting, man. It's interesting to see people's thoughts, mate. I just think that he's just a bit too soon. It's his first year. It's his first year, man. He's mid. Well, yeah, I mean, he's not shown himself to be a world-class winger. I give you that, 100%. But has he shown bits? Has he shown enough for me to be like, yo, give this guy another year? Yes, he has. 100%, yes, he has. Yeah. And he links up better with Haaland. You know, he actually can create for Haaland. Savinho going, but cover. Yeah, it is wild. I can't lie. It has lie. Keep Savinho. Guy's no brain. He's only 21. I think you should give him another year. I think if you're going to sell any winger, you should sell Doku. That's my opinion. Now, people will be like, oh, well, Spurs don't want to buy Doku. We'll just say to them, we're not selling Savio. You can buy Doku instead. See what they say in it. Again, it's early days, man. Like, when I see the fee, when I see if we're going to be buying someone to replace him, I might change my mind. I can only go off the information that I've got right now. And the information I've got right now is I don't really back it. I can't lie. Don't really back the decision. But if we end up getting like 100 mil and then go and buy Rodrygo, then I'll back it 100%, man. I will. And again, I'll just repeat, yeah, according to the FPL main road, he's saying that Spurs are going to offer City an amount that cannot be ignored. That, for me, has to begin with an 8. That has to begin with an 8. I smashed these likes up as well. They got Crayon. Says, if you're selling him, it must mean someone else is lined up. I think so. I don't think we've got this squad to sell him and not buy another replacement. I really don't. Unless City is saying we're not going to, unless City have said to Echeverri, you're not going anywhere, you're staying. Maybe at that point, but it's a different position. Like, Echeverri doesn't even play on the wing, but because let's have a think about it, right? So on the right, you've got Bob, you've got Foden, you've got Cherky, right? They're your options. But Foden and Cherky are also going to be your 10 options, your central options. So it's a bit of a myth putting them both in a right wing option. I think we're making a mistake here. I tell you what I think we're gonna. I tell you what I think's gonna happen. I think Savio's got to go Spurs. I think he's going to be played left wing, and I think he's going to absolutely tear it up. And like I said to everybody, he's a better left winger than he is a right winger, and I think he's going to absolutely tear it up on the left. And I think everyone will be going, "Oh my god, he didn't." They're going to do the Cole Palmer thing again when people go, "Oh, I didn't see that at City." That's because we didn't see him in the proper position, mate. I think we're making a mistake. I think we're making a mistake again. Unless we sign Rodrygo or Olise. If we sign Olise or Rodrygo, I'll be like, yeah, fairs. But if we don't sell anyone, if we don't buy anyone, or we sign another project player, I think that's a mistake, man. I think that's a mistake. Why would buy and sell Olise? City go to... Well, you say... No. I'm not doing this. I'm not having a conversation about why I would buy and sell Olise when a week ago nobody would have imagined Spurs to buy Savio, and now we're having a conversation at 20 to 1 in the morning on a Sunday night about Savinho potentially going to Spurs. If City want Olise, you go to Olise and say, Olise, do you want to come Prem and start as right winger? And he'll go, yeah, I want to come back to the Prem and show my bits. Yeah, show my bits, pause. And then you go to buy and you put 100 million down on the table and you say, there you go, and you get him in. Why do we always do this? Why is a fan base? We've got so many people who are like, we can't get this guy, we can't get this guy. We're a Premier League football club, yeah, which is a players want to play in the Premier League. We got Pep Guardiola. We can win Premier League. We can win Champions League. Why do we do this? Why do we have this sort of mentality that we just can't sign these players, man? Big up Apollo says, I've said it for ages, Pep has lost the plot. There won't be a replacement. This is to reduce the squad size. Pep will be sacked by March with the unk, says Apollo with a 5. Oscar says he knows that Bob is going to take all his minutes, says Oscar. I mean, to be fair, Bob is fucking mint, yeah. And I think Bob's our best winger. But I think Savio is our second best winger. And I think Doku's our third best winger. That's why I'm a little bit frustrated, because I think this is not the winger that I would be selling if it was me. Big up Hamid as well saying, you get a Paqueta. We're not getting Paqueta, bro. No chance. Bob must have impressed Pep like crazy. Probably, because he's absolutely mint. I've said it for a while. I think he's our best winger. I think he is our best winger. I think he showed that again last night, that he's our best winger. And I know a lot of people just want to go, oh, he's only played 900 minutes. And what do I need to do? I need to see 1,000 minutes, 1,500 minutes, 2,000. What point am I allowed to say that I think he's our best winger? I think he's our best winger. I've seen him in the academy. I've seen him for the City's first team. I think he's our best winger. I think he's better than Doku, better than Savio. I mean, look at how he played last night, Tony. Yeah? Look at how he played last night. Best winger on the pitch. Funny enough, Savio come on and actually play quite well. And then we might be selling him. Big up Matt as well. Appreciate the donation, bro. Big up Austin. Says, I thought his reaction to the assist last night felt really weird, but chalked it up to pre-season. Bro, I can't even lie, I didn't even clock it. I've seen a couple of people in the chat say Savio looks a little bit... I don't know, chat. Did anybody else notice this? I didn't notice it. I didn't clock it at all. But I've seen a couple of people at the start of the stream saying, I clocked it yesterday. Savio looked sad and that, or looked down. Bro, I can't even lie. I did not clock that one little bit. But there are a few people in the chat who've said it, so maybe it's legit. I don't know. We got Adieu as well. Says, sell Doku instead if someone has to go. I rate him. Bro, I'm with you, man. If I could sell either one of them, I'd sell him. I'd sell him. The thing is, yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm not fucking gutted. I'm not sitting here crying. I'm really not. I'm not sitting here crying. I'm not crying. Yeah, I'm not sitting here going, oh my God, we're selling Savio. I'm crying. I just think that it's a bit. I just think you're taking a mad risk and a mad gamble. I think this guy's coming in. He's done all right in his first year in the Premier League. He doesn't speak no English. He's coming to the Premier League in his first season and done all right, yeah. And then Club World Cup, I thought he looked decent. And yesterday he come on and was decent as well. And then we're going to sell him. His reactions on the Juventus goal also felt weird. I can't say. Thoughts on the rebuild, LB? I mean, I'm happy with the business that we've signed. I just think this would be a step in the wrong direction, man. Could we be signing Pedro Porro? Could we be getting Porro? I think there's a lot of hatred on Savio, man. I can't lie to you. I think there's a lot of hatred, man. I'm seeing a lot of people fucking talk about his lack of goals. Yeah, well, as soon as you mention Jeremy Doku's name and say he's assisted Erling Haaland once in 2 years, they're like, why are you talking about Doku? Why are you talking about Doku? We're not listening about Doku. Right. Yeah. Interesting, that, isn't it? Interesting, that. I'm not trying to start a Savio Doku thing. I'm just saying, if you're going to cook Savio, yeah, and start chatting shit, then I'll just say, all right, what about this guy? And then you just start attacking other people's opinions on Doku. And it's just like, all right, okay. Fairs. Yeah. The thing is, though, yeah, H, yeah, I said it yesterday on the watch along. I said it yesterday on the match reaction, and I tweeted it as well. This guy's finishing is poor. And if he doesn't improve his finishing, sell him next season. That's what I said. I said it bare times. Yeah, why don't some people have the same energy for Doku? Yeah, when the guy's assisted Erling Haaland once in 2 seasons, mate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Which I think is very reasonable. It's just an undeniable fact. We'll see. Everybody knew best about Cole Palmer. Everybody knew best about Cole Palmer when we sold him and said, oh, he's fucking shit. He's not done anything. 40 million's a great fee. And then everyone's regretting that now. And then they don't let you speak about him. That's what they do, you see. They don't let you speak about him because then when you speak about it, they realise they're wrong. They were wrong because they can't accept they were wrong. So they just say, don't speak about him. Why are you speaking about him again? And they'll do the same with Savio. You watch. If Savio goes to Spurs and absolutely tears it up, and then we go, yeah, we probably shouldn't have sold him. They'll go, why are you speaking about him? It's done. Why are you speaking about him again? It's done. We sold him. Now we need to move on. Just like they did with Palmer. I got to go, Olise. I think you've got to just go all in for Olise. He's homegrown as well, chat. He's homegrown as well. He's homegrown and he's a baller. He's a Mahrez regen, man. He's a Mahrez regen. Would you take Doué? I mean, I would, but like Doué needs work as well. Let's not pretend like Doué's like the finished product. Doué needs work. Yeah. But I would take him. Doué's got mad potential. Just like Savio's got mad potential. But Doué's probably further along the chain than Savio. But he needs work. Don't be expecting to get Doué and just think that you've got like a ready-made baller. You know? But again, can you get him out of PSG? Can you get him out of PSG? And I don't want Eze. Put that out there for free. Don't get me Eze, man. Have a suck some money his chats, man. Smash these likes up, chats. Big up John Luke, man. Says, trust the club. The club will still employ Calvin Phillips, Gundogan and Kovacic, says John Luke. Echo 4 says, Pep, listen to you with the stop banking on potential, says Echo. Yeah, I know, but this is serious potential. I mean, they got some million. Says Pep moves mad, bro. Buys Alvarez, who's a striker, plays him as a 10 and 8. Yeah, but to be fair, where else was he meant to play him? Haaland's up top. Buys Doku, who's a right winger, plays him on the left. Buys Savio, who's a left, and plays him on the right. That is a very fair. I think so. No one speaks about that, but it's actually a legitimately fair conversation to have. Why do we buy Savio as a left winger, stick him on the right, and buy Doku as a right winger, and stick him on the left? Very fair. Very fair, bro. Big up Al, man, what you saying? There must be a plan, LB. Must be a plan, eh? Yeah, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? I don't think we're going to sell him unless we're going to get a replacement. And for City to be having talks, they must be in talks to buy a player. Surely. Surely they're in talks to buy somebody. Surely. Who it is, I don't know. Who it is, I have no idea. Big up Denton, man, with a super sticker. Big up, man. I appreciate it. Big up Denton. Big up Gurveer as well. Says, getting Paqueta, Bob Cherky Foden, can all play right wing. No. If we get Paqueta, that is just, don't understand it one little bit. Why on earth would we sign Paqueta now? We don't need Paqueta. Why on earth would we sign Paqueta for? In 2025? 2 years ago I was down for Paqueta. Not now. Why the hell do we need Paqueta for now? Nah. They need a cam, not a winger. Spurs are retard. Oh yeah. Yeah, fairs, bro. I'm pretty sure you can just type it. I don't think you get blocked on YouTube, but obviously they want a winger as well. They have just sold Son. Big up Eddie as well, man, for the super chat. Big up to you, mate. Big up to Aju. Says, I don't know if it's just me that felt this. Savio doesn't look like happiest. Bro, I said it before. Quite a lot of people are saying this in the chat. Quite a lot of people are saying this. Yeah. Quite a lot of people in the chat are saying Savio didn't look happy yesterday. I can't lie. I didn't notice any of this. I honestly didn't notice it at all. I did not notice this one little bit. I did not come away from the game yesterday thinking, oh, didn't Savio not look happy yesterday? But quite a lot of you guys in the chat are saying it, so maybe it's true. Liao is class, LB is rapid. Nah, I'm not on it, mate. I'm not on it, Russ. I think he's a bang average player. Let me ask you a question, Russ, yeah? Serious question. If he's so mint, why is he still at AC Milan? He's been there 5 years, 6 years. If Rafa Leao is so good, why haven't Liverpool signed him? Why haven't United signed him? Why haven't Chelsea signed him? Why haven't Arsenal signed him? Arsenal need a left wing. Why haven't Arsenal signed him? Why haven't Real Madrid signed him? Why haven't Barcelona signed him? You know what I mean? He's been there for time. It's not like some young player. This guy's been at AC Milan for ages, mate. I think he's a bang average player, Russ. I really, really do. And I think if he was that good, he would have been somewhere else by now. I really do. I don't rate him, mate. I do not rate the geezer. Prop Spurs, big Son replacement, going big for him. Yeah, exactly. Son's left. They need to get a replacement. Facts. Get Akliouche from Monaco. City links last January. Yeah, we were linked with this guy. This guy's meant to be a bit of a techie baller, mate. I can't lie. I've never seen him. I've never watched it. Well, I've not watched it at Monaco for time. But apparently, guy's meant to be a techie baller, mate. Meant to be a very techie baller. And we were linked with him, to be fair. I just think you've got to go for Olise. I think Olise is the one. He literally just ticks all the boxes. Pet player, tick. Literally perfect pet player. Homegrown, tick. Young, so got development, tick. Premier League proven, tick. I think it's the one, man. I think it's the one, and it's going to cost a lot of money. It's about time this club spent some proper serious dough on some players, man. Yeah. It's not FIFA. Go and sign Olise, man. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Go put £100 million down for Olise. Go put £100 million down for Olise, man. And people will be like, nah, it's too much. And then we'll probably end up signing like a Nunes style right winger, man. And being in the same position. Go and get Olise. Olise's a baller. He's literally perfect. He's perfect, man. 100 mil. How much do I want? Bro, it's not even about the money, man. I can't even lie. It's not even about the money, mate. Yeah, it's not even about the money. It's about the principle. It's about I want a player in. Don't just want to sell him and just not move on. We'll buy and sell Olise. Put the money down. See what happens. Put the money down and see what happens. Who knows? Rush, you funny fucker. IW's in the chat. That's a good one, that one. Hey, Tyler Diblin, man. 100 million for Tyler Diblin. Yeah, that's funny, man. He's homegrown as well. He's homegrown as well. Homegrown. Russ, that's a funny one, mate. I can't lie. Shit. Where do we go from here, lads? Where do we go from here, man? I can't even lie. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to feel. I think I'm gutted. I think I'm a bit gutted. I think I'm gutted. Because I feel like this guy's going to ball out. I feel like Spurs are going to play him on the left-hand side, which is where he's played his best football for Manchester City last season. He'll ball out, and then everyone will be going, oh, he wasn't good at City. It stopped talking about him, and it's just going to be a repeat of the Grealish thing. That's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen. Maybe they're going to go for Anthony Gordon. Who's going to go for Anthony Gordon? City. Get out, man. We're doing here. Elias says, nah, I'm pissed off, man. City wants a right winger. Fuck knows. What if it funds Rodrygo to City? I mean, if you get Rodrygo out to... Listen, there are a couple of players, if we sign, I'll be chill. Rodrygo, Olise. Who else? Palmer. Palmer, Olise, Rodrygo, Saka, probably Rafinha. Yeah, not probably. Rafinha. Yamal. Yeah. There are a couple of players that if we signed, I'd be like, fairs. I rate it. Like, I deal with it. But there's also, like, players that is a risk. Like, Doué is a risk. Yeah, some other players are a risk. Eze, for me, is like... I wouldn't be mad excited about signing Eze, lads. I can't lie. I would not be mad excited about that. Yildiz. I ain't seen a lot of that Yildiz, man. For what I have seen, the guy does look like a baller. But did he play off the left as well? Ultra Bozo move says Vasco Estaria. Bro, this guy, man. I said yesterday, the guy's found his Brazilian passport, innit? You know what I mean? And he was balling out last night. He was balling out. I thought he was balling out yesterday, Savio. What the fuck, Savio open to the Spurs deal? If so, then sell him. If the cash is right, can't have players well. Nah, but I think we don't know. We don't know. How do you know, though, Jace? Maybe the club's told him to leave. Maybe the club have said, we don't rate you. See you later. We want to play Bob. We don't know. This is the thing, man. I'm not getting on to Savio. Nah. We're not doing this, Jace. Yeah? I'm not turning this around on Savio. We don't know what's gone on behind the scenes. How do we know that Viana's not gone to Savio and said, you're crap. See you later? We don't know that. And if he said that, then obviously, yes, Savio would be open to a move away. So I'm not on that, bro, personally. However, if this is driven by Savio, fair dues, you're right. But we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. Players like Yamal have skewed perception on how good a player should be at what age. Savinho is still very young and can only get better for us, says Jordan. I agree, which is why I wouldn't sell him. Big up Jordan, bro. I agree with you. Big up Eddie says Savinho is obviously not good enough. Bob's better. But Bob's better than Doku as well. So why are we not selling Doku? Who's got 1 assist for Erling Haaland in 2 seasons? Why are we not selling him instead of Savio, who's been here 1 year? I agree with you. I think Bob's our best winger. I've been telling this people for time. I've been saying this for months. People don't want to hear it, man, because he only played 900 minutes. How can you say Bob's our best winger when he's played 900 minutes? Why? Because I've got eyes, and I've seen this guy play football. He's our best winger. Don't mean I'd sell Savio over Doku, though. What would you mean stop involving Doku? How can I not involve Doku? Doku's a winger, and we're selling another winger. I've got to have the conversation. What do you mean don't involve Doku? What do you mean don't involve Doku? How can I not involve Doku? We're selling a winger. I've got to speak about the wingers. What do you mean? Don't mention Doku. Why are you so protective over him? Speak on it. Because you don't want to speak on it. You don't want to accept that this guy's got 1 assist to Erling Haaland in 2 years. So instead of actually speaking about it, I'm not hating, bro. I'm speaking the facts. You just don't want to hear it, man. You just don't want to hear the facts. So you go, don't speak about Doku. Why are you involving Doku? It's got nothing to do with Doku. It's got everything to do with Doku. It's got everything to do with Savio. It's got everything to do with Bob. We're selling a winger. So I'm saying, why are we selling this winger over that winger? But you don't want to hear it. So when I mention the facts that he's only got 1 assist to Erling Haaland in 2 years, you go, why are we mentioning him? It's annoying, man. Didn't I say 60 million for Savio is great for us? I don't think 60 million is great. I don't think 60 million is great for Savio. I think it's all right. I don't think it's great. I just seen this, how we're selling him before, and Unk says Miami Snoopy. Unknown. You prefer Savio over Echeverri, Bob, or O'Reilly? O'Reilly's a midfielder. I prefer Savio over O'Reilly as a midfielder. I prefer Echeverri as a midfielder. I prefer Bob as a winger. But O'Reilly's a left back. But guy was low-key cooking last season, I can't lie. He's that wants to leave too, says Selman. Savio, 1 shot, 1 goal versus Edison versus Spurs game week 2. You know it for a fact. He'll get played on the left, bro, and he'll cook. That's where he should be playing, not on the right, which is what we said for time. Sorry, I've been on a rock all day. What the fuck is this about selling the South American attacker? It says AK. Yeah, it's happening, man. It's happening by the sounds of it. It's happening by the sounds of it, man. Unbelievable, mate. We got to be signing some big fucking baller, mate. We got to be signing some big baller here. Like, I don't know who, but we got to be signing someone. I think we've got to be signing someone, man. Big up Spizzer as well. Big up for the super chat, man. Big up Jay says, if Savio goes to Spurs, then someone would need to do a wellness check on Lee. Yeah, I know he's going to be tweeting. What's it called? What's he always say? Market opportunities. He's going to be all over that, man. Stop getting on emotional about he ain't good enough, Doku ain't good enough, both as bad as each other. I just think Savio should be given another year. That's all. I think they should both be given another year. Yeah? Not that some of you guys will want to wear that, man, because you're such defenders of some of our players, but I think both of them should be given another year. I've already said that. I wouldn't sell either of them. But I would not be selling Savio unless he's the one pushing. Listen, again, I'll say it again for the 5th time. If he's himself pushing himself out the door, if he wants to leave, fair dues, isn't it? He wants to leave and he's pushing him out. But if we're saying to him, like, we're happy for you to leave, we want you to leave, then I think that's where it gets a little bit wild. But maybe Savio's saying he don't want to compete. Maybe he's not got the minerals. Maybe he's seeing Bob cook and he'll be like, I can't get on that guy's level. Maybe that's what he's saying. I don't know, man. Maybe. Savio wants World Cup, not getting enough minutes at City. Savio needs a couple more years to progress. I don't think he's a million miles away, man. I think the guy could cook this year. I really do. I think the guy could cook this year, man. Viana on fraud watch. If he doesn't replace him, we got to replace him. Does everybody agree in the chat that we need to replace him? So we've had some disagreements, chat, yeah? We've had some disagreements tonight on whether he should go, who we should buy, whether Doku should go, blah, 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 blah. Put all that shit to one side, yeah? Does everybody in this chat think we need to agree him? Or do some people in this chat think that if we sell him, we've got enough players? Because I think we need to buy another player. I think if you go into the season with Bob and Doku as your only wingers, I think that is absolutely dumb. Especially adding to the point that we have no idea at this moment in time what Foden's going to be like. No idea. And we have no idea what Cherky's going to be like because he's only just joined the football club. I think we've got to buy another player, mate. Another one. I think you've got to buy another player. You've got to. I think you're taking mad risks. Mad risks. If you sell him and don't buy another replacement. LB, would you let Savio go if he has a buyback inserted? I mean, personally, no, because I don't think we should sell him unless there's an Olise on the horizon. If we can sign Olise, then yeah. But yeah, I would definitely put a buyback clause in there if we were able to put one in. I don't think you're going to be able to get one in because if Spurs are going to buy him for big money, which is what it sounds like it's going to be. It sounds like it's going to be a big fee from what these guys are saying on Twitter. These journalists are not saying it's going to be a big fee. Then, in my opinion, they're probably not going to put one in the contract. How funny would it be if we signed Cole Palmer and all those City fans who, for the last 2 years, who've pretended like he's dog shit have to accept that he's actually mega? That would be pretty funny. Yo, big up Gav, man. What you say? Ryan McKay time. Big up, mate. I don't know. What do you think, man? What do you think, Gav? Do you think we're making a mistake or do you think the guy is not done enough to warrant another year? What do you think? Let us know in the chat, Gav, what you reckon. If you really think we can get Olise, might as well go for Yamal. I mean, why not go for them? They can only say no, can't they? People will laugh and say, there's no chance of getting them out of there. No, there's probably not any chance. Why not try? Why not try? Why don't we wake up tomorrow to Sky Sports News saying City have put a £250 million bid in for Yamal? Been rejected. He don't want to join City. Mint, cool. At least we tried. Why don't we put a bid in for Olise? City have put a £100 million bid in for Olise. It's been rejected. He don't want to join City. At least we tried. Why not? Why so many people just be like, oh, it's never going to happen, so there's no point in trying? Why? What an L mentality that is, man. Just try, innit? If they say no, they say no. We move on to the next one. And what? Getting rejected is not that deep, man. It's really not that deep. Yamal literally 400 million. Fuck it. I'm paying £4.99 for my City Plus. Eze, Rodrygo and Olise would be the ones I go for. I'm not on the Eze one, but Rodrygo and Olise would be all over 100%. I'll be on Rodrygo and Olise Spiz, but not Eze. Fan base has become toxic and hateful since last season, says Pink. It's been a bit weird, man. I can't lie. Twitter's just fucking crazy though at the same time, Pink, bro. I just see Twitter as a bit of a joke app now. I don't see it as a serious app. It's mad. Some guy just called me racist for saying I'd rather sell Doku than Savio, even though Savio's black. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? You know what I mean? It's just a funny app, mate. Once you realise it's just a funny app and don't take it too seriously, it's all right. It's just a dead app, mate. Big up Warren says, Spurs will definitely play him left wing. They just sold Son, and I will be fuming if we don't sign a replacement. I think we need to sign a replacement, bro. And they'll definitely play him left wing, man. They'll definitely play him left wing. He's a left winger. That's why he played at Girona. And I think his best games last season was on the left wing. It's crazy. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Makes the Palmer sale look even. Oh, John, man. Don't get me started, John. Don't get me. I know what you're trying to do, mate. You're trying to round me up, man. Yeah. Big up Vasco says, this is an astronomical bozo move. Oh my God. Vasco, by the way, is from Brazil. So he's not happy with this chat. He's not happy with this, man. LB, would you accept it if we use the money on a right back? No, because that suggests that we've got some sort of financial strain. And the only way we can buy a right back is if we can sell Savio, which is a load of BS. So no, absolutely not. But would buy and sell Olise? I don't know. Put 100 million down on the table, see what happens. Put 100 million down on the table and tell Olise, come City and start as a right winger and see what he's saying. See if he changes his mind. I don't know, man. I wonder if we're getting Rodrygo, man. Bro, like, let's just deep this for a second, yeah? Rodrygo is not playing for Real Madrid in the last matches. Club World Cup, Rodrygo is not getting on the pitch. There's all the rumours about Rodrygo looking to leave Real Madrid. City are now selling a winger that we're all going, why the hell are we selling him? Well, not everyone. Some of us are saying, why the hell are we selling this guy? Are we signing Rodrygo? Are we signing Rodrygo, chat? Imagine if we sign Rodrygo. I'd definitely be down for that. I'm surprised that there's so many people in the chat that are so against Rodrygo. Rodrygo don't want to play right wing. I think Rodrygo is happy to play right wing. I think Rodrygo just don't want to... I just think Rodrygo just don't want to be the fall guy. Nah, Maria's not saying nothing, man. I'm just on Maria. Nah, she's not responding. She's not responding. Oh, bro, imagine if she's been right all this time. How mad would that be, chat? Imagine if she's been right all this time. That's wild. That'd actually be insane. We don't need a replacement, says Gary. Let me do a poll in the chat, see if you guys think we need a replacement. I think we do need a replacement. Right, new poll going in the chat right now. If you're watching back on replay, leave a comment down below. Do we need a replacement if we sell Savio? Right, new poll in the chat. Vote on the poll. It's in the live chat. If you're watching back on replay, comment down below. Do we need another? Do we need a signing? I think we do. I think we do. Tyler Diblin, funny guy. Biden's not giving you Olise. He's at a big club, says PLS. Funny one. Sasha says Rodrygo incoming. Bro, I don't know, man. Maybe. 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 Did Pep know about this transfer yesterday or no like us today? Do you think he'll be in the team travelling to Wolves? I'm getting, well, I don't know, bro. If a deal gets agreed, then no. I don't know, man. Probably, well, it depends how quickly the deal gets agreed, man. I mean, if this is driven by the player and Spurs are legit going to offer City a big fee, I imagine this gets done pretty quickly. I imagine this gets done pretty quickly. World Cup players are must. World-class players are must. And I got that right back. Sell Doku first, says Denton. I would as well, bro, if it was me. Big up Oscar says, Antonio Nusa is a baller. Barca wanted him as well, says Oscar. Yeah, this Nusa. Yeah. When did I watch him? I watched him recently. Baller. Spurs move, give Savio World Cup shot. City minutes low, says Barracks. Manjinder says, hi, bro. What would be the right price for him? Right price? Bro, I think you're looking at like at least 75. I think you're looking at least 75. You've got to look at the fact the potential is absolutely off the charts, I think. So I think we're looking at 75. Can we count on Bob? We can't count on Bob, no. As much as I love Bob and I think he's an absolute baller, we can't count on him. He's played 900 minutes. So the answer to the question is, I think we should be going back in the market, managing the year and buying another player, because I don't think it's fair to say we can rely on Bob when the guy's played 900 minutes. See, I'm very balanced, man. I try to be very balanced in it. I think Bob's our best winger, but I ain't here saying you can rely on Bob to start week in, week out, because you can't. He's played 900 minutes. He's just come back from a leg break. LB, I don't think we're going to get a big signing to replace him. Rodrygo isn't for me. Olise is a pipe dream. Absolutely world-class player. Olise is the one in it, bro. If we could get Olise, then I'd be fucking buzzing. And I'd probably drive Savio down to Spurs myself if we could get Olise. I'll be real with you, boys. Big up Darcy, man. 22 months as well. I appreciate it. Our wings are shit or unproven. We need goals, says Dalton. I agree with that 100%, which is why I said if Savio didn't score goals this year, he needs to be shipped off next year. 100%, man. Rodrygo linked dead. He captained last game. Mega. Cheers for that. Mahrez is coming back to show Savio how to do it. Oh. Skip your super chat. One sec, Mohammed, bro. We'll just see if there's any more news coming out. Viano's on fraud watch if we don't replace him, Mohammed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that out before, but yeah, I think we need to replace him, Mohammed, 100%, bro. I think if we don't replace him, that is dumb. I think that is very dumb. Oh my days! Did not expect that, boys. Did not expect that. LB, you could have the second best right winger in the Prem, 80 mil for Jacob Murphy. Could Doué replace Savio? He could, but you're getting another player that needs coaching. But he is mega. Doué is like potential next Neymar. Like he's got the Neymar gene in him, man. But he does need coaching. How much did we buy Savio for? Chat, how much did we buy Savio for? Was it 25? I think it was 25 million. 25 million, I think it was, bro. But I don't fully recall if that's correct, but I'm pretty sure it's about 25. So we're going to be making big profit, which is nice, but obviously we don't see any of that. Like, are they going to spend the money? Yeah, big up JTI as well. To smash the likes, people 100% need a replacement, Bray. Let's have a look at the poll. So I did the poll in the chat, right? 1.3k people in the building. We've only had 500 votes, so make sure you guys are voting on the poll. Don't cost you anything to vote. Go to the live chat section. If you're watching on replay or whatever, down below. If you're sitting on your couch watching on TV, and just relax. Don't worry about it. Do we need to work a replacement if we sell Savio? 80% of the chat is saying we need to buy a replacement. 20% are saying no, we've got enough players as it is. We don't need to buy a replacement. I'm with the 8%. I'm with the majority here. I'm with the majority here, boys. I don't think we've got enough. I think there's a lot of uncertainty with the players that we have in those positions, right? Bob, unknown. I think he's our best winger, but he's unknown. He's played 900 minutes and he's coming off a leg break. Foden, right wing. We have no idea what this guy's going to be like this season. Is he going to be good? Or is he going to be like he was last year? Completely unknown. Cherky, completely unknown. Marmoush on the left. Well, if he's playing Marmoush as a touchline winger, not good. If he plays him inside, fairs. There's a lot of risks to this if we sell him. A lot of risks. It's all fun and games. Bob and Doku get injured. 2 people saying we don't need replacements. I'm with you, bro. 1 or 2 injuries and you're cooked. The ideal replacements are Rodrygo and Olise. Only one of those are realistic. We should push for Rodrygo, says Arnell. Savio has to be pushing for extra game time if the money is good enough. Then yeah, but hang on a minute, Paul. Yeah, because if this is true, right? Let's go off the assumption here, yeah, that Savio wants to leave and he's pushing to leave because he's not happy with his minutes because he wants to get World Cup minutes. I think that's a massive L from Savio if that's true, because if you don't back yourself to get in over Oscar Bob and Foden, who's not even a winger, then what are you even doing, mate? So I don't know if that's legit or not. Yeah. But if Savio is the one pushing this, I think that's a massive L, mate. A massive L. That Carrizio better not be the replacement. Oh, my fucking Argentinian baller, Carrizio. Nah, I'm not getting gassed about him, to be fair. He's not got the Echeverry hype yet. He's not got the Echeverry hype, man. He's not got the Echeverry hype. Subiebre. Funny, lad. We would literally be finished if we were doing that. When Dune said in that interview, one player he's excited for, he meant Rodrygo. When he did say that, didn't he, in the interview? He did say that in the interview. He said, give me one player that you're excited for. And he said, yeah, I'm excited for a player. But he didn't say. He didn't say who it was. Was it Cherky or was it somebody else? Was it Cherky or was it somebody else? Defo the Chirkmeister probably was Cherky. It probably was Cherky. The Dune probably meant Bettinelli. Bettinelli. Who the fuck is that? He's injured as well. How the fuck has he got injured, bro? He's a third choice goalkeeper who does fuck all. How the hell has he got injured? By the way, fuck all those ITKs who said we ain't getting no one and no one is leaving. Yeah, the thing is as well, yeah, where are all these ITKs? How come none of these ITKs knew about this? How come none of these ITKs knew about this? Apart from Graham Bailey. Apart from him. What about everybody else? Facts, bro. These fucking guys. Wow. Wow. I still don't fully believe this is true. I can't lie. I still don't fully believe this is true, bro. I still don't fully believe this is true. I mean, it probably is true. We have to sign someone. Olise, man. Go and drop 100 million on the head top, man. Go and drop 100 million on the head top. Palmer incoming. Go get me Palmer. Facts. Cafuna's going to be playing on the wing. Lord help us. City don't want to sell him according to FPL main role. But that's true. That sounds like it's Savio pushing himself out the club. Done it. If that's true, and obviously again we don't know because as fans we're not fully privy to all the information. We get the scraps. But if this is true, then that obviously means that Savio is the one that's asking to leave the football club. Which, if that's true, and he wants to leave, I think that's a massively L mentality, if that's true, from Savio. Nah, I don't want Eze, Dan. I don't want Eze. We need a right winger free to play both Foden and Cherky, says Bernabas. Well, yeah, I mean, you can play Foden and Cherky, I suppose. One of them's got to play off the right. Play one of them off the left, maybe. But still, you still need a winger, bro, because you can't play Foden and Cherky every game, no? They got Alex says, I think this makes sense. If we get the 70, 80 million that Romano says, we confirm we do not want to sell, but the money offered is too high to turn down. All right, cool. Do you think we got enough players, though, Alex? Or do you think we need to go back into the market? Because that for me is this question that I'm asking now, this, in my opinion, is more important than selling Savio. Yeah. Do you think if we sell Savio, Do we need to sign another player, Alex? I think that's a more important question and a more important debate than what's selling Savio or not. In my opinion, bro. Go and get me Olise. Big up KP, bro. So the difference between Docker and Savio is we know what Savio is not committed. If he wants Spurs, the club don't want to sell him, but he's not committed. We know Pep doesn't have room for people who are not committed, not what we want. But if he's not secure with himself to compete, then let him go. 100%, 100%. By the way, yeah, my energy completely changes if it's Savio, the one that's pushing himself out the door here. Yeah? My energy completely changes. But I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt here. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt here to Savio and believing that he's not trying to push himself out the door. But if he is pushing himself out the door, then I think he's a melt. But I don't think he is. I don't think that's the case. Why are you pushing yourself? Surely not, bro. How many minutes did he play last year? Bro, he played 3,000 minutes. What are people talking about saying he's not played any minutes? He played 3,000 minutes for us. Why are people saying he didn't play any minutes for us? He played 3,000. With 3 goals. Goal every 1,000 minutes. Why are people saying that he's not played any minutes last year when obviously not true? Bro, he was our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th most played player last season. How are people saying he didn't play any minutes? That's mad. Yeah, his goal output is shit, man. I can't lie. But I was hoping that he's going to improve, man. Oh, I hope I wake up tomorrow to see Manchester City have launched a £100 million assault on Mikel Olise. Maybe he wants to play in his preferred position. Maybe we should start signing players who we're going to play in their preferred position. Then. We need him this season, clean slate. I think so as well. Savio wants to play left wing. Bro, his best games for City this season have been on the left. It's not even a debate. I don't get why people say that's not even legit. It clearly is. The stats prove it. The eye test proves it. But I'm not entirely sure why people say he looks better on the right than on the left. Like, he defo looks better on the left, 100%. That's why we signed him as well, by the way, because that's where he plays for Girona, on the left. Savio has given his okay to the deal to move to Spurs. Mad. Go and get Olise. Full send Olise. 100 million quid. Yeah? You want a baller? Right, chat. You want a fucking proper football player? Yeah? You want to stop fucking about with project players? I'll show you a top fucking player. Yeah? This geezer. This freaking guy, mate. You want a world-class player? You want a player with sky-high potential? You want a player that's already doing it? Yeah? This freaking guy, mate. Michael Olise. 55 games, 20 goals, 23 assists in 3,842 minutes. 23 years old, homegrown, Prem proven, Pep baller. Freaking get this guy, mate. £100 million right now. Send the deal, send the deal. Look, £100 million estimated transfer marked, man. Let's do it. Put our balls on the table and say, yo, come true. Bro, he's a baller, man. He's a world-class player. He's a world-class player, man. Get him in. Cold baller. And don't say, oh, we won't get him. Who gives a shit? Let's try. Let's try, man. If we get rejected, we get rejected. You know, you're at the bar, yeah. You see a girl over there, yeah. You want to go and chat to her. You don't go, oh, I'm not going to go chat to her because she's going to say no. You try. You try, and she says, nah, I'm not interested. You go back to your boys, yeah. They laugh at you. You get another beer, and you move on. It's not rocket science, mate. It's not that deep. Give it a go, man. What's the worst that can happen here? What's the worst that can happen? Look at these numbers, chat. Look at these numbers. Send it. Send it, man. Be more than 100 mil. I don't give a fuck how much it is. I'll pay 110, 120, 130. This guy's a proper player, man. This guy's a... Would you accept no right wing replacement? I think you're taking mad risks. I think you're taking mad gambles. I just think you're taking a mad unnecessary gamble. Mad unnecessary gamble. Like, why sell him in that case? Why sell him in that case? What's the point? Test the waters for Sancho.
Hey! Hey! Have a fucking word with him then, ref! Hey!
Kick him out. Get this Nexi guy out the stream. City have not put him up for sale. Savio has approved the deal. We have not received inquiries about other players you want to sell instead. He has not been sold yet. Just relax and stop scrutinising everything the club does. United are still shit. Says FPL Main Road. So it sounds like, yeah, Savio's the one that's pushing for the deal, according to this geezer. Who is fairly legit. Now, Axe, to be fair, he's a good source. He's a decent source. Why are we not going after Baleba? Don't know. Don't know. Let me come back to that poll. We must have had more votes on this poll now. Wow, it's gone up. No, it's not. It's come down. Yeah, still 700 votes in the poll, and 78% of you guys are saying we do need to sign a replacement if we sell Savio. Martin said Man City and Spurs are meeting this afternoon. Asking price is 70 million. I just think that's not that expensive. I think that's a pretty good price. I'll be real with you. Would you say, oh, that's spoke about. That's why Bob started. Nah. I don't think so, brother. Trafford started. Hudson started. Stone started. Rico Lewis started. That don't mean nothing, man. That don't mean nothing. Just because he started Bob over Savio don't mean that's legit. Is it me, or do you get a different vibe from City now, like we're not what we used to be? Well, I don't think we are going to be what we used to be because we've got a new sporting director, and the new sporting director is going to have different approach and a different style to Tiki, and it will be different. We'll have to see if different still gets us trophies and still wins us stuff. Different way of doing things don't mean it won't be good. Don't mean it won't be successful. It might still be successful. It might still win us stuff, but it's going to be different. It's going to be a completely different style of doing business, 100%. It's a different sporting director. We just don't know whether it's going to work or not. Madness. See what else you guys are saying. Does Bob count as homegrown? Yeah, Bob's homegrown, man. Bob is homegrown. Savio will pop off. How can fans not see this? Do not sell him, man, says Stephen. I think there's a serious chance he could pop off as well, mate. I wouldn't be selling him. What a bomber. Bro, I was literally in bed, man. I was literally about to go to sleep. Yeah, I just got home from the pub and I was like, right, let's go to bed, innit? And then fucking Saeed messaged me and said, Bomba. I was like, for fuck's sake, what's going on here? I thought I was going to sign someone. I thought we were signing a right back. I was like, oh, we're going to sign a right back. It's going to be like Martin Fernandez or something. And then I saw Savio to Spurs. I was like, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, pal? I just don't fully know how to feel. Like, my initial response and my initial feeling is like a little bit anger, a little bit frustration, a little bit sad, because I don't think we're selling him at the right time. I think it's too premature. I think there's other players in the team that should be sold before him. However, if it's Savio who is pushing to leave, Bears, what can you do? If he wants to leave, what can you do, chat? If he wants to leave, fair fucks. Like, what can you do? I think he's an idiot if he wants to leave and go to Spurs. With all due respect to Spurs, I think that's a stupid decision. But if he wants to leave and go to Spurs, what can you do? What can you do if he wants to leave, man? I just have a feeling that the guy's going to go Spurs and do like bits. And I want us to sign a replacement. This is what I said. In the coming days, if we start seeing rumours that we're buying a mint tweet, like we're buying a mint player, then maybe I'll be like, oh, I don't give a fuck now. But obviously at the moment, it's still early days. I'm a little bit gutted. Big up, nice guy. Says, I don't mind selling Savio if it means we get Livramento. I think Foden, Doku, Cherky, Bob, and Marmoush can handle the wings with 2 all-out fullbacks. The thing is about the Savio and the right-back thing, they're not linked, are they? Other than the homegrown situation. They're not linked. Like, we can buy a right-back. We've only spent 100 mil. And they should be able to handle the wings. But obviously, one of those players, Foden and Cherky, is going to be playing in the middle. So one of them is gone. And it only takes one injury, and you're going to be screwed, man. One injury and we're screwed. Yo, big up Bevo as well, man. We'll have to get a panel show on tomorrow. I'll see if you're about, bro, if you're free. Waiting for Savio to score with his first shot on target against us. Bro, if that happens, man, bro, imagine. Imagine. Right foot as well, Bevel. Right foot, guaranteed. Guaranteed it's right foot as well. I mean, left footer on the right-hand side isn't bad, especially isn't that the speciality of modern-day wingers, cutting on a stronger foot? Yeah, that's fine. But we bought Savio when he wasn't doing that at Girona. Savio at Girona was playing on the left. And Doku at Stade Rennes, the season that we bought him, was playing on the right. So I'm all down for inverted wingers. You know what I think about Mahrez? But we bought 2 wingers who didn't play inverted when we bought them and then inverted them. And neither of them have set the world alight. So my point is, if you want to play inverted wingers, buy wingers who are smashing it, who are reverted. Don't buy wingers who are not playing as inverted wingers and try and convert them. No way Pep agrees to a new signing. He definitely played Foden as a starter on the right wing, Bob and Bernardo as backup, says Bernabas. You prefer Olise or Rodrygo? Bro, to be honest with you, I don't know if this is a mad take here, but I prefer Olise. Is that a mad take? I don't think it's a mad take. But, bro, I'll be real. I'd take Olise over Rodrygo. I think Olise is baller, man. I honestly do. And I think he's got the Mahrez gene. Bro. I'll take Olise. The only thing with Olise is he's not as like versatile as Rodrygo. Rodrygo can play striker, left wing, right wing, whereas Olise probably can only play right wing. And to be fair, the other day he was playing against Spurs. He was playing as a 10. Against Spurs the other day when we did a watch along, he was playing as a 10. And to be fair, he's one of the best players on the pitch. He's mega. But yeah, I'd take Olise over Rodrygo if it was me. This is where I have issues with Pep. Why sign 2 players to play in positions they can't for your system? We could have left him at Girona to develop, says KP Masters. That's literally exactly what I just said, isn't it, bro? If you wanted an inverted winger, keep Palmer or sign Olise. Don't buy Savio. It wasn't an inverted winger at Girona. I agree. Not ideal, but not against it. Let's get a goal scorer, says Aaron. And Bill James says, LB, no chance we sign a replacement. Outgoings FC. I just think we're leaving ourselves mad light there, bro. I really do. I just don't. So who would we have? We'd have Marmoush, Doku, yeah, as a left. Cherky, Foden, Bob, Bernardo. Oh, not Bernardo, right wing, man. I don't want to. Because the thing is, I don't want to be like, being like negative on Bernardo, mate. But we can't see Bernardo right wing, man. It's not possible. I just don't think that's enough. I do not think that's enough at all. I'm sorry. I think you have to keep Echeverry. I think you've got to keep Echeverry in that case. I don't think that's enough, man. I don't think you've got enough players. That's not enough players. Interesting, though. It's very split. The fan base, I'm on Twitter and it's interesting seeing people's opinions on it. Some people say Savio's absolutely dog shit, and some people say this is a proper stupid decision. I just think it's premature. That's it. I think it's premature. That's all I'm saying. I think it's premature. And I think don't be surprised if he slams it at Spurs if he's playing left wing. That's where he played when we signed him. Too many people on Twitter pushing for Leao. I really don't want Leao. I really, really don't want Leao. I think he's a FIFA player. All right, come on, Steve. What are you saying, man? If we want a response for last season, we let him go. Sam Rodrygo in the Premier League, then we can't complain. Oh, yeah, 100%, bro. With the Premier League, I don't give a shit. Selling a tight young player like him because the money looks good. Yeah, this is another thing, AJ, that I just don't really struggling to sort of like speak about, and that is when people say, oh, well, what about if the money's right? Money? Like, what's the money matter? I'm not getting any of the money. Are you getting any of the money? Are we going to go and get a right back if we sell him? No. So what's it matter? What's the point? I'm just not that arsed about the money. Like, I get it. From a business point of view, I get it. Like, if City's selling for 90 million quid, obviously that's a fucking unbelievable sale. But I'm not getting any of that money. And you're not getting any of that money. Nothing's going to get cheaper. The shirts are still going to cost 120 quid. Yeah. City Plus is still going to be $4.99 a month. Your season tickets are still not going to go down. Nor's your match day ticket. Nor's your pie. Nor's your beer. Nor's your chips. So it's just like, yeah, like I get it. It's interesting and that, but it's just not really like, I struggle to really deep the money that much because it's just irrelevant in my opinion. Unless you're a cash constrained club. Say like you're Newcastle, yeah, and you've got PSR situation. I get it, like it's more important. But we're not got no PSR problems. We can spend the money. We've got the dollar. So it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to me. The only way this is a good deal, in my opinion, is if you go and spend this money on like a certified fucking solid winger, mate. Certified solid winger, like an Olise. We'll see what happens, man. Tomorrow, it's going to be a big day. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell as well. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get some news tomorrow about this. We'll go live when it pops off. You're happy with Barcola? I'm just not mad set on Barcola. I've never been mad set on him. I'd rather get Doué. But Doué's still a project player. So you're going to sell Savio, a project, who's had a year, to sign Doué, who'll need at least a year. And I just think, like, Doué is better than Savio, but he's still going to need time. He's still going to need time. Do you think City made a mistake signing Savio? I don't think we made a mistake signing Savio. I think we made a mistake signing Savio and Doku within short periods of time. So obviously we signed Savio second. So you could say, yeah, but I don't think Savio is the problem. I just think the problem is we signed Doku and Savio within 12 months of each other, and we had Oscar Bob coming through. And that's too many project players. It's too many project players for one position. But yeah, man. Tomorrow's going to be a big, big, big day. Let's see what the City journalists say about this. I reckon we'll get some news. I reckon if City really don't want to sell this guy and it is coming from Savio, I reckon we find out legit tomorrow if that's the case. I reckon City journalists put that out tomorrow. But we'll see, man. See what happens, isn't it? Interesting. Interesting seeing your views as well, man. Good debate tonight. Big up, lads and women. Solid debate. I can't lie. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. I'll be back tomorrow with some more news about the Savio situation. We'll see what's going on, man. But yeah, big up to you. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm going to bed. Catch you in the next one. Peace out, people.